somewhere with you. I try to breathe, I try to stand, but nothing feels like who I am. You took the life I used to know, and I don't know where to go. I don't know who I am now. I lost myself the day you left. Every dream we built together died somewhere inside my chest, and I keep searching for a sign that you're still somewhere close to me. But all I find is empty space where you used to be. They say I'll find myself again, but I don't wanna, not without you. Packed the green suitcase, I sat on the bed edge. We didn't say very much, just checked the ticket time. The platform was freezing cold, you hugged me kinda fast. The doors closed on time, I watched the metal roll away. You are an ocean away. I look at the map sometimes, I don't know my own voice. You signed the contract for years, your spare key is on the counter. It looks so useless there. I eat dinner by the sink, usually just toast or cereal. The apartment echoes too much without your heavy boots walking. You are really an ocean away. I stare at the blank map, I don't feel real these days. The plane already touched down, your spare key sits in the dust. I haven't moved it at all. An entire ocean is between us. I threw the map in the trash. I am fading into the walls. You can't just walk back home. That spare key is just metal, it doesn't open anything now. Have a safe trip. heard your name from someone else, said you were doing fine. They showed me pictures I can't erase. You standing there in white. You look the way you used to look when you were next to me. Same eyes, same smile I once knew, but not the way you used to be. You were white for someone else, like we were nothing in the end, like all the nights we held on to were just something you outgrew instead. Someone else, while I was still figuring us out. I tried to tell myself it's fine, love just slips away, but I still hear the way you said, my heart won't ever change. You were white for someone else, like we were nothing, like all the nights we held on to were just something you outgrew instead. I thought I'd be the one you chose, the one you couldn't live without, but you were for someone else, while I was still figuring us out. You were white and I broke down. Somewhere you'll never hear me now. Every promise turned to dust, every forever wasn't us, and I keep asking what went wrong, and every memory I still hold on. But you moved on, like I was gone before I even knew. I still see you in that dress, just not walking toward me. I heard it from somebody else. You never said a word, no warning, no goodbye, no truth, just silence that still hurts. They showed a picture I can't shake, you standing there so still, smiling like you never broke every promise that we built. You didn't even tell me that you were letting go. You didn't even give me a chance to say don't go. Now I'm stuck inside a story that only I remember well. You moved on without a word. You didn't even tell me. Replay every little thing, trying to find the sign. The moment that I lost you, I'll still believe in you were mine. You didn't even tell me that you were letting go. You didn't even give me a chance to say don't go. Now I'm stuck inside a story that only I remember well. You moved on without a word. You didn't even tell me. You didn't even tell me. You just disappeared in place. Left me loving someone who was already walking away. And now I'm talking to the past like it's still alive somehow. But you're standing next to someone else while I'm breaking down. I would have begged you to stay if you had just told me. The wipers won't slow down, rain hits hard on the glass. I almost took your exit, my hand slipped on the wheel. That song came on again, the one you always played. I reached to turn it off, then I just let it run. The GPS says keep going, but my chest says turn around. I should have stayed, I should have stayed. I don't recognize myself now. I broke something good for us, the gas station on the corner. I should have stayed. Your brother's truck was there, parked outside the diner. I thought about stopping, I just kept driving past. I should have stayed, I should have stayed. I don't recognize myself now. something good for us. The place still looks the same. I should have stayed. I should have stayed. I should have stayed. I don't know who I became. You can't undo walking out that exits miles behind me. I should have stayed. Next sign says 40 miles. I didn't even notice. I heard it from somebody else. You never said a word. No warning, no goodbye, no truth, just silence that still hurts. They showed a picture I can't shake. You standing there so still, smiling like you never broke every promise that we built. You didn't even tell me that you were letting go. You didn't even give me a chance to say don't go. Now I'm stuck inside a story that only I remember well. You moved on without a word. You didn't even tell me. Replay every little thing, trying to find the sign, the moment that I lost you, while still believing you were mine. You didn't even tell me that you were letting go. Didn't even give me a chance to say don't go. Now I'm stuck inside a story that only I remember well. You moved on without a word. You didn't even tell me. But you're standing next to someone else while I'm breaking down. I would have begged you to stay, if you had just told me. Used to run from every feeling, kept my distance, played it safe, built my walls a little higher every time my heart would break. Then you walked in without trying, like you'd always known my name. And somehow in your quiet way, you made me wanna stay. You feel like home, like somewhere I've been missing all along. Like every road that led me here was just to find where I belong. I don't have to hide with you, I don't have to be alone. In your arms I finally know you feel like home. I catch myself just breathing slower when you're lying next to me, like the world can wait a moment while you're all I need to see. You feel like home, like somewhere I've been missing all along. Like every road that led me here was just to find where I belong. I don't have to hide with you, I don't have to be alone. In your arms I finally know you feel like home. You feel like home in every way I didn't know, in every fear you come inside, in every truth you let me show. And if I lose everything I've known, I won't be out here on my own. As long as I'm with you, I'm already home. I searched everywhere for something real, and it was you. The world is sleeping at 3 a.m., but we're wrapped up in us again, just sharing shadows in the dark. I feel the rhythm of your heart, the way you whisper when you're half asleep is the only moment I want to keep. I still remember that pouring rain when we ran down to Willow Lane. Your hand in mine, shivering cold, but it was the safest thing to hold. I never knew what love could feel, so deeply grounding and so real. Oh, don't let me go, don't let me go. You're the only love I'll ever know. I'm terrified of waking up. If I don't have you, it's not enough. So stay with me, please stay with me. You are the only home I need. I see the years written in your eyes, through all the lows and the beautiful highs. Whatever tomorrow is gonna bring, I wouldn't trade you for anything. I built my life right around your heart, and nothing will ever tear us apart. Oh, don't let me go, don't let me go. You're the only love I'll ever know. I'm terrified of waking up. If I don't have you, it's not enough. So stay with me, please stay with me. You are the only home I need. Oh, don't let me go, don't let me go. You're the only love I'll ever know. I'm terrified of waking up. If I don't have you, it's not enough. So stay with me, please stay with me. You are the only home I need. I'm never leaving. You're the only home I need. I was pushing the cart with the squeaky front wheel, buying the milk in the morning oatmeal. It was just a mundane and quiet afternoon underneath the fluorescent grocery store moon. I turned down the aisle where the coffee is kept, the same dark roast that you drank while I slept. I reached out my hand and I put it right in, before I remembered the nightmare I'm in. I'm buying food for a man in the ground, walking through life without making a sound. It's a terrifying thing how the body forgets that the worst has already happened, and this is what's left. The cart is half full, but the house is so bare. I'm shopping for someone who will never be there. the front, while a stranger behind me let out a soft grunt. I placed it back slowly on the edge of the shelf and whispered a quiet apology to myself. I'm buying food for a man in the ground, walking through life without making a sound. It's a terrifying thing how the body forgets that the worst has already happened, and this is what's left. The cart is half full, but the house is so bare. I'm shopping for someone who will never be there. I'm buying food for a man in the ground, walking through life without making a sound. It's a terrifying thing how the body forgets that the worst is already happened, and this is what's left. The cart is half full, but the house is so bare. I'm shopping for someone who will never be there. I left the groceries in the aisle. I just wanted to go to sleep. I dialed our home number from a payphone downtown, just to listen to the ringing before it went down, to the little machine sitting on the hall desk, the one we bought together before you left. It clicked and I heard the familiar old hiss, then your voice saying we're not home to take this. I pay the phone bill on the first of the month, just to hear you speak for a second, just once. I'm trapped in a loop of a Tuesday in May, when you recorded that greeting and walked away. I trade every memory, every picture I saved, just to answer the call that you never made. You're alive for 10 seconds, so happy and bright, then the beat cuts you off in the middle of the night. The tape is getting scratchy, your voice is getting thin. I'm terrified of losing the state that I'm in. If the power goes out or the machine finally breaks, it will take the last piece of you that the earth didn't take. I'm trapped in a loop of a Tuesday in May, when you recorded that greeting and walked away. I trade every memory, cuts you off in the middle of the night. I'm trapped in a loop of a Tuesday in May, when you recorded that greeting and walked away. I trade every memory, every picture I saved, just to answer the call that you never made. You're alive for 10 seconds, so happy and bright, then the beep cuts you off in the middle of the night. Please leave a message, because I don't know how to live. Rain is tapping on the glass, watching the slow hours pass. Your head is on my shoulder as the night gets older. We don't need the TV on, just wait until the dawn. Remember that old blue car? Didn't take us very far, but we laughed until we cried, with the whole world outside. Just a map and an old song where we both belonged. If everything falls away tonight, I'm holding on to your light. You're the beat inside my chest, the only place I find my rest. I'm never letting go of you. In everything I say and do. Tracing lines upon your palm, in the middle of the calm. Every word you ever said is playing inside my head. It's the way you know my name that puts my heart to flame. If everything falls away tonight, I'm holding on to your light. You're the beat inside my chest, the only place I find my rest. I'm never letting go of you. In everything I say and do. Let the years go rushing by underneath this heavy sky. As long as I can see your face, I'll never leave this hollowed space. If everything falls away tonight, I'm holding on to your love. home, I know. We used to talk about forever, like it was already ours. We painted dreams across the ceiling, turned our nights into our stars. But something changed without a warning, in the way you said my name, like you were already leaving, even while you stayed the same. You chose a different life, somewhere I don't belong, and I'm still here holding on to everything we were. Was it love, or just a place in time that you outgrew somehow? You chose a different life, I'm still here right now. I see your face in every crowd, and strangers passing by, and every time I turn around, it's just another goodbye. You chose a different life, somewhere I don't belong, and I'm still here holding on to everything we were. Was it love, or just a place in time that you outgrew somehow? You chose a different life, and I'm still here right now. You chose a different life, and I wasn't in the plan. Now I'm learning how to stand without your hand in mine, and I don't know if you're okay, or if you ever look my way, but you chose a different life, and left me with the pain. I still say your name sometimes, like it might bring you back again. Never thought I'd feel this way, like something finally made sense, like every road I'd sunk alone was leading to this moment. You say my name so differently, like you can see right through all the parts I tried to hide, and somehow love them too. And it was always you, and just for you. I swear I didn't have a clue. It was always you. Catch myself just watching you, like time forgets to move. And in the silence in between, I feel it pulling through. And it was always you, in every dream I never knew, and every wish I couldn't place, until I saw your face. Now every broken piece feels new, like I was waiting just for you. I swear I didn't have a clue. It was always you. And it was always you, even before I ever knew. Before the nights I felt alone, before I learned to let love go. You were the answer I couldn't see, the part of me that set me free. Now every road just leads me to. It was always you. If I had met you sooner, I would have known. You don't say much in crowded rooms, but I can hear you loud in the way you look at me, like I'm the only one around. You fix my shirt without a word, laugh when I get it wrong, and somehow in those little things I feel like I belong. It's in the smallest things you do, the quiet ways you pull me through, the way you stay when I fall apart and hold together every part. I never needed something loud to feel like I'm not lost now. I found everything I need in the smallest things. Don't promise me the world, you don't have to try. You just show up every day, and somehow that's enough for life. It's in the smallest things you do, the quiet ways you pull me through, the way you stay when I fall apart and hold together every part. I never needed something loud to feel like I'm not lost now. I found everything I need in the smallest things. whole life looking far, when it was right here where you are. They said you called out one last time, but I was miles away, living through an ordinary day, like nothing slipped away. I keep replaying every word we didn't get to say, like somehow I could change the end if I just found a way. I wasn't there when you needed me. I wasn't there to hear you breathe. I wasn't there to hold your hand or tell you I still believe. Now fighting for your life, and I wasn't there. They gave me things that once were yours, like that was all you'd be. But every piece just cuts me more with what I couldn't see. I wasn't there when you needed me. I wasn't there to hear you breathe. I wasn't there to hold your hand or tell you I still believe. Now all I have are broken thoughts and moments I can't repair. You were fighting for your life, and I wasn't there. I wasn't there. I let you go, thinking I had time to know that every second I ignored was something I can't restore. Now every night I fall apart, reaching through the dark somewhere. You were calling out for me, and I wasn't there. If I had known that was goodbye,